In this video, you'll learn the best way to record a phone call for a podcast interview. Let's get started. The first, most professional way to record a call is using the double ender method. This is where you and your podcast guest will create separate recordings on each side of the call. This is the best method for sound quality because you'll each have a direct recording of yourself. It also won't be susceptible to any sort of network interference or any sort of dropouts that might occur during the progress of the call. If your guest has a professional recording setup, that's great, but it's not really required. Here's how you do the double ender method using just a smartphone. You'll start your phone call with your guest. Ask them to download an audio recorder for Android or use the voice memo app on an iPhone. All they'll do is simply push record, place the phone on the table in front of them. If it's reasonably close, it's going to sound a lot better than the voice coming through the call. Record yourself how you normally would for an in-person interview. At the end of the recording, simply ask your guest to send you their recording so that you can synchronize it with the recording of your voice. Now, it's very important that both you and the guest are wearing headphones to hear each other. Although you'll get the best quality from the double end recording, it's not always possible to ask the guest to push record on their end. If you can't do the first method, at least try to get your voice recorded to a separate track as your guest's voice. This is going to allow you so much more flexibility when you're editing. To do this, you'll need a 2-track recorder. This can be either an interface plugged into your computer or a portable recorder. Here are the steps you'll follow to record your voice and your guest's voice to separate tracks. Plug your microphone into input 1 of your recording device. Take a headphone adapter out of your call into the second input of your recorder. Get a proper gain setting for each one, and then press record. For this method, it's also very important that both you and your guest are using headphones to hear each other. Using method 2, your voice is going to sound great. Your guest will be going through the call and may sound a little bit degraded, but at least you'll be able to use different equalizers and compressors on each track. Regardless of which method you used, the third method is a great thing to use as a backup. Depending on which video conferencing software you're using, it'll be a little bit different. But in Skype, you would just start the call. In the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see ... Click that button. Click Start Recording. When the conversation is complete, you'll simply end the call, and Skype will give you the recording of the call right there in the chat. I hope that by following one of these methods, you'll be able to raise the audio quality of your podcast to match the content quality. If you're interested in sharpening your audio production skills, subscribe below and check out our blog at audiouniversityonline.com. I'll put a link in the description. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.